Hi, welcome to Juice Bar. Today we're gonna mix the fanciest Manhattan of your life. So there is really no reason for this cocktail except the fact that a couple of days ago I was like, I wanna have a really good Manhattan, and I pulled this Booker's out, which is a cask strength bourbon coming at 62.65% ABV, almost 7 years old, first batch of 2021, freaking amazing bourbon, and most people will think to be a sacrilege to drink this one in any other way than straight, but I tell you, we live only once, and when I feel like I want to treat myself to something good, I just make it. So let's get down to mixing. And I'm gonna start with 2 drops of saline solution, really a tiny amount, because yeah, we don't want to screw this up, but we just want to give a tiny touch of umami to this cocktail. And then we go on with 2 dishes of Angostura Classic. One variation from a standard Manhattan is going to be 1 teaspoon of dry curaçao. I just thought that some orange notes were gonna pair perfectly with the Booker's. And also I never shy away from adding a tiny bit of sweetness to my Manhattan. Sometimes it would be a teaspoon of Luxardo Maraschino or something like that. This time is 1 teaspoon of dry curaçao. Then we go on with 15 milliliters of sweet vermouth, Antica Formula. And we finish with 45 milliliters of our cask strength bourbon. Let's get some ice. And let's give this really fancy cocktail a stir. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Ooh. Wow. Let's give it a couple more stirs because the Booker's is so strong. And let's strain in our chilled cocktail glass. Let's express some lemon peel. And let's decorate with a fancy brandied cherry. And there you go. I would like to call this the 57th Street in honor of the most expensive street in Manhattan. Cheers. Ah, God. Deliciousness, and the combination of Booker's with Curaçao bring you a really interesting trip of flavor. Goes back and forth between orange and apple. You have a saline solution that keeps everything kind of tight in the almost savory feeling, together with the Angostura that gives spiciness. This is a great Manhattan. And an expensive one. But boy, is this good. Brandied cherry has some alcohol in it. Stands up to the overall alcoholic experience. Nice and firm, this cherry. I tried out in my first cherry video I did a couple of years ago. Freaking delicious, man. Yeah, I'm getting a bit tipsy, because this one goes down well, but it's strong, man. I like the expression of lemon many times over the orange. But most of the time I will just like the best citrus you have at your disposal. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm pretty sure I did enjoy this cocktail. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Steal yourself a freaking amazing cocktail like this one, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers. So let's take a look at some of the most expensive streets in the world. According to Wikipedia, yeah, 57th Street, world's most expensive street according to Business Insider. Let's see in Japan, what's it? Let's see if there is Tokyo. Hey, Tokyo is not even in this list. Tokyo became cheap, I guess. Or maybe just that Tokyo doesn't have really streets, but that's debatable. Okay, let's talk about the Japanese address system. In most places in the world you have streets, and when you address a letter you put a street and a number and that's it. In Japan it's a kind of a concentric system. So you start out from, yeah, Tokyo. For me it's Itabashi. Then you go down to a smaller area, and then you go down to the block, which has a number, and then you go down to the building, which also has a number. And that's how you figure out an address. The only problem is that these numbers are random, and you will never have to deal with this because nowadays you just have Google Maps. But in time of yore, I mean like 10-15 years ago, it was really hard because sometimes you reach the block number and then you're like, okay, I'm at the block. If I go all around, I'm gonna find the building I need, but the numbers are distributed randomly, probably in the order they were built. So it's so chaotic, and you wouldn't find where you have to go unless you asked or something. In fact, it used to be an art in Japan to draw small maps. People used to make small maps of where you have to go because you couldn't find the freaking place. Google Maps changed everything, so now it's easy. I came here 20 years ago. I came in the in-between times, between no technology to full technology. I must say, people that came here in the 70s or even before, it was probably an insane adventure. When I came here, you didn't have instant translation, you didn't have maps on your phone, so it was halfway in between. What I used to do is you have to search, prepare in advance. You search stuff online, you print out a map maybe from a website and stuff like that, and then you can get around. Nowadays everything changes super easy, and actually a problem is over tourism. Over tourism is always in the news lately.